Now, Russia says that a third round of talks with Ukraine will take place soon, though no date has been fixed yet. And this was confirmed by the Ukrainian president, who said preparations are underway for the next trilateral meeting after negotiations in Abu Dhabi. Now, after the second round of talks ended, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov told reporters there had been 2 days of constructive and very difficult work, but the outcome was limited. The only result was a prisoner exchange with no progress on the core issue of territory. However, aboard the Air Force One, Trump insisted the talks are progressing.
We had very, very good talks today having to do with Russia, Ukraine. Something could be happening.
In his daily address, President Volodymyr Zelensky underscored the urgency of repairing Ukraine's battered energy grid, noting that more than 1,100 buildings in Kiev remain without heating. On the backdrop of the fresh strikes on Ukraine's energy grid by Russia, Zelensky said the country is preparing for upcoming trilateral meetings while continuing consultations with European partners.
I have scheduled a meeting for tomorrow with our delegation. The team is returning to Ukraine tonight, and tomorrow there will be briefings on sensitive aspects of negotiations in Abu Dhabi that cannot be discussed over the phone. We are preparing for the next meetings, trilateral ones. Tomorrow we will also speak with European partners.
Meanwhile, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen announced a new sanctions package against Moscow ahead of the invasion's 4th anniversary. The measures include banning shipping services for Russian crude oil, blacklisting 20 more banks, and tightening controls on Moscow's shadow fleet of tankers. In Moscow, 2 senior officials from the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe met Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, and this was the first such visit since 2022. Lavrov welcomed Switzerland's interest in resuming diplomatic dialogue. The discussions focused on multilateral dialogue, security challenges in Europe, and efforts to end the war in Ukraine. While on the ground, meanwhile, Russian offensive continues in Zaporizhia. A Russian strike hit an animal shelter, killing at least 10 dogs and 4 cats, while injuring more than 20 others and wounding 1 worker. Volunteers described scenes of devastation, saying animals were torn apart by shrapnel.
It's terrible. The dogs were torn apart by shrapnel, pieces of their bodies stuck to the fencing. I don't even have words.